Perhaps one of the fondest memories I'll ever have of Bob Kelly will be the year that we met. I think it was about 2008. North Star had started a new service on Sunday afternoon. A number of us had signed up to usher. So as we're meeting each other, I see this guy, and then I suddenly realize there had been a video that played a couple of weeks earlier at church telling the story of a 62-year-old who had just gotten saved and had gotten baptized at the church picnic. And I looked at him, I said, "You're the guy in the video." And he gave me that Bob Kelly smile and said, "That's me." Well, I did the next logical thing. He's a new believer, not plugged in. And I said, "I attend a men's Bible study every other Wednesday. We would love to have you come." So he did what any self-respecting man would do. He went home and asked Janie, "Honey, what's a Bible study?" Sure enough, the next Wednesday, here comes Bob walking down the driveway. As you think through that, we got a 62-year-old who's never been saved, never been in church. He comes bringing a brand new Bible straight out of the box. He had no idea what was in there. But whenever we started the first Bible study, he did know that it was not in alphabetical order, because we were over in, 1 John or 2 John somewhere, and Bob is flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping, trying to figure out where in the world we are. And thankfully, he was honest enough to say, "I have no clue where y'all are. Can y'all help me out?" And at that point, we just became a band of brothers, and we took him under our wing, and I guess you could say it was history after that. It was probably a couple years after that God planted a seed in Bob's heart, where he got turned on to the ministry called Helping One Woman. And he mentioned to the guys one night, "Do y'all think that we could do one of these, set one of these up for the guys and call it Helping One Guy?" And we all thought it was a great idea. And we became Bob's cheerleaders and sounding board. And most of us attended most meetings for most of the years. I was fortunate to be at the first meeting and most of the others. At the first one, we met at O'Charlie's on Chastain. And the format was bring $10 to pay for your meal and $10 to drop in the bucket for the recipient. So we honored Scott Evans that night, and couldn't have been a whole lot of money, but it was a room full of people that came. So I am so thankful that I got to be part of that. I'm glad I got to be part of Bob's life. I'm glad he was part of my life. It was a great time.
I met Bob Kelly in 2008 when he came to my home for a men's Bible study. He fit in like a glove from the beginning and has been a vital part of our Bible study since then. It's going to be strange this season not having him around, sitting in the recliner, holding court and talking to everybody, just entertaining. But you know, Bob set an example for all of us of how to live your life. He started doing things in the latter stages of his life when most of us are thinking about retirement, thinking about, well, let the younger person take care of it. He started Hog when he was in his 60s. And until his health deteriorated in his late 70s, he was still a vital part. And even after that, he was still a vital part of Hog. Our group's always supported Hog and always will. Bob set an example for all of us how you live your Christian life throughout your entire life. You don't just quit when you get a little bit older, but you just live it out to full. It's always serving Christ and always spreading the good news. We're going to miss Bob, but we were so blessed to have him in our lives.